What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Axe Creation. Today we're going to look at a very simple yet musical way to explore the sounds of our basic major and minor scales. So for beginning guitar players, it's extremely important to be musical and creative with the things that we're learning. Going over scales and scale patterns can be tedious and boring and not really rewarding if speed and accuracy isn't necessarily the thing you're going for. You know, a lot of us just want to be creative and have fun playing our instruments and making sounds. So this exercise is a perfect way to do that, at least I think so. Okay, now keep in mind, regardless of what level you are playing guitar, scale practice is important for your development and you should always do that. But this exercise is just about exploring the sounds of the scale in a very simple and musical way. So what we're going to do is we're going to drone or just play the scale, play the low E string, right? Our low string open, and then we're going to base these scales over E minor and E major. Okay, so if we go to the 5th string on the 7th fret, that is our octave, that's E. Okay, so what we're going to do is simple. We're going to learn our notes first, and then you can be as creative as you want. Okay, so we're going to move up the scale. We're going to start with minor, everyone's favorite, and we're going to go up 5 notes. Okay, and the frets that we're going to play are 7, 9, 10, 12, 14. Those are the first 5 notes of the scale. And then right there you can take a whole step down the 5, back up to 7. And the more you do this, your ear should hear that 5 want to pull back to 7 or gravitate back towards 7. Okay? Now you can do the same thing with major, and the only note that's going to change, 2 notes actually, is 10 is going to go to 11, 5 is going to go to 6. Okay, and you can hear the difference between major and minor right away. The minor is very sad, the major is very uplifting and very happy, and your ear should pick that up. Now, I really like this exercise because it allows you not only to understand and hear the entire sound of the scale and what major and minor actually means, but it also lets you hear the individual notes of the scale against the root. For instance, what does the 2nd sound like? What does the 3rd sound like? What does the 5th sound like against the root? Okay? And I'm going to keep the theory out of this since this is focused towards the beginners out of this. But the only little theoretical tidbit that I want to throw in here is that the 3rd note of the scale is the note that makes it major or minor. It's the difference between this or this. Okay? And you should hear that when you play the scale. If I play minor, 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of sadness in that note, right? And if I play the major one, jump up to 11, you hear the uplifting sound of that 3rd, and right away you know it's major. Okay, so now we can move backwards, and moving backwards on minor, we have 7, 5, 3, 2, and then open if you want to play open. Okay, and then if we switch over to major, again, we changed the 5 before, but 3 and 5 for minor are going to shift up to 4 and 6. So it's 7, 6, 4, 2, open. Okay, so now I'll play in both directions. Minor first. Okay, and then we can do major as well. Okay? If you're really new with the guitar and you're having trouble with, say, power chords or octaves, I would definitely jump on this and just add the power chord or add the octave shape and do the same exercise. And you'll probably come up with some really cool riffs right away. And like I said, it's a really simple pattern and you can be musical all day with this, right? We can easily have some fun with it, or we can do the major. You can really have some fun exploring these sounds. Take your time through it and really try to develop your ear and feel how the notes push and pull towards one another, okay? So, as always, the link for this tab is down below. I'll tab out some stuff, not necessarily any riffs or anything like that, just the scales so you can see them if you need them. And otherwise, let me know what you come up with. So until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.